All right, YouTubers and reptile freaks. It's recently been brought to my attention. There's a few people, or some people, that are promoting certain caging habits for these animals. And in one of the Facebook groups, I thought I'd make a quick video on this and how they're encouraging people or promoting keeping a snake of this size in a tub like that. And I don't know why anybody would ever try to promote that or justify keeping an animal like this in a 27-gallon tub from Home Depot. It absolutely blows my mind. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping a snake like this in a 6-foot cage, let alone putting a snake like this, which he's probably in the 10-foot range, in a tub like that. The only time I use tubs like that are to soak, or if I have to temporarily house a large animal, which they work really good for that. But there's people that promote keeping a snake like this in a tub like that, like permanent, like on a regular basis, like that's its full-time enclosure, which it boggles my mind. So, you know, guys, if you're going to keep a snake like this, at least be ready to be prepared to spend the money on proper caging. And I would consider a cage like this proper caging for a snake like this. And you know, that right there is $10 versus per cage I've probably got, I'd say, $600 into each one of these cages. So this stack right here costs about $2,500 from the ground up. That's including all 4 cages, the thermostat, all the heat panels, the rolling stand I built for it. You know, I've got a lot of snakes, and my next cage upgrade I anticipate it's probably going to cost me around upwards of $10,000. So, and that's for 8 T70 animal plastics cages, which are 8 foot long. All the panels, there's going to be 16 panels for those, 2 thermostats, 2 rolling bases. So I just can't imagine keeping a snake like this in a tub like this. I mean, really, guys? There's really no excuse for it. I can understand on an absolute emergency basis. So your house caught on fire, or you had to move suddenly, or you had to move the snake somewhere to a friend's house. As it is, this guy wants to breed, and it's very rare that he's not stirring around in that cage trying to get out. So I can only imagine what he would do inside that tub. And he's nowhere near full grown. Nowhere, not even close. I think this snake here is probably in the 13 foot, 14 foot range. And I'd like to get him into an 8-foot cage. But the only time I keep him in one of these tubs is to do this, is to let him soak. So here's some of my largest berms here. Again, it just boggles my mind that there would be someone that would justify or suggest that it would be a good idea to even keep one of these in a tote. This size. In a few years, if you're feeding your snakes right, they're going to be this big. And then what are you going to do when you can't find a tub big enough to put it in? This is a cheap way to go. There's no excuse for it. I mean, these things are so big, I can't even get this darn snake in the frame. There's some snakes out there, there's no way I would want to deal with them in a tote. If they got mean or defensive, absolutely crazy. Here's another snake. She's probably in the 10-foot range. I couldn't ever imagine keeping her permanently in a tub like that. I mean, come on, guys. I find it hard to believe there are people that would encourage or promote that. I get trying to save money, but I mean, there comes a point where you gotta do, there's people you gotta do better than that, you know? I get saving money, and not everybody's able to pay a lot for a cage, but I mean, that is, at a certain point, it is a factor you have to take into consideration. You're gonna have to do something for an animal, and you gotta do better than that. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.